Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Meh. Is this Touch and Tips episode 65?
I don't know. I feel like we've been stuck in the mid 60s for the better part of a decade.
I think I think it's 65.
Is it 65?
Yeah, I think
All
I
right.
just uploaded 64.
Fuck yeah.
Who's a 65?
I don't know. I give up on
You
that
hate
shit.
this game?
No, well, it's just you know what it is I was never a numbers guy anyway. Like, and then now that you're out of like the premier like fun position numbers, like I don't know who the fuck would possibly know who 65 is.
That brings me into something that I wanted to put on the list today.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it just made me remember this. So I saw the kid. Are you familiar how the Red Sox have green jerseys now?
Yeah. Well, haven't those always been like the St. Patty's jerseys?
Nah, not those ones.
Are they like actually all green?
Yeah, like it's like
I
a
don't know.
light green. Like it's some kind of it's the thing that came after the atrocious Golden State Warrior jerseys.
Yeah, the yellow and blues.
I fucking hate those. If
Yeah.
you're a Red Sox fan and you own that colorway, I'm like, why?
Yeah. Well, they're like the Boston Strong ones, right? Like the ones.
Yeah.
Can I
But
just
why
say,
are we celebrating getting blown up?
not even that? Like I look, man. I don't want to like shit on the people that had some terrible thing happen to them or whatever. No, but like the bottom line is 2 people died, man. Like when are we gonna be done with being Boston Strong? Like at what point in time do we just say
hopefully,
like
I think that's what these green
you
jerseys
had
are.
more fucking shootings in Mattapan over the weekend
Yeah.
than the fucking Boston Strong
Nice
bullshit,
riff.
you know? Just saying, like what are we doing here, you know?
But anyway, they got these light green jerseys, right? They're not the dark green Monster St. Patty's Day
Yeah.
things. They're a light green.
I
They're
haven't
like
seen those.
bordering on like Tiffany green.
Oh, you know what? Are those like their version of the Sports Connect? Like, because now everybody like the Mets have like
the
their
City Connect or something.
yeah City Connect.
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
that is what it is.
That is what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Mets have. I mean, kids love them. My son loves the fucking jersey,
Yo.
but it's like this ugly ass like gray, black, and purple jersey where it's like these aren't like, even remotely close to our colors. Like I don't even know what they even symbolize. Like for the Mets.
I'm
Yeah.
about the jersey.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm not about is the fact that I saw this kid wearing this jersey and it had a 34 on it. It's like clearly that's David Ortiz.
Yeah.
His number's got to be retired by the Red Sox. Like nobody else is wearing 34 on the Sox.
Yeah.
Right.
They shouldn't be.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't be, right? And
So so it's a new jersey with an old player on it.
yeah, like I feel like they
You're right. That doesn't make sense.
They have to have like worn that jersey in their career.
Yeah, in order for it to be like a suitable throwback.
Yes,
Yeah, I
like
agree
you're
with
just
that.
like making stuff up.
Yeah.
You're like going back in time and messing with this,
Yeah.
touching stuff.
Yeah.
It's not
I mean,
allowed in time travel.
That's why my favorite throwback jerseys for the Mets are always like those 80s, like 85 teams or whatever, because they had like the best aways and the best homes. It was like the pinstripe
Yeah.
blues with like the orange and blue stripe down the
Yeah.
sleeve. And then they also had the away jerseys, which were the grays. And the
Yeah,
grays
those
are
are dope.
sweet with like New York and cursive across.
Yeah.
But like, you know, but yeah, like the early 2000s Mets, that was like the worst iteration of our jerseys where it was like black was the aways with like, you know, like a black jersey with like just, you know, New York printed across the, or
Yeah.
Mets printed across the front. It was just shitty.
like a black Knicks jersey
Yeah.
almost.
Which is why like I would never own like a Piazza jersey because like the Piazza era Mets had like the worst jerseys of that. You know, that said though, it's a sliding scale. I personally think the Mets have like some of the sweetest like regular unis in all of like Major League Baseball. But that era was their worst version. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who I would pick, like all time, like not being a Mets fan. Like who's the Mets jersey?
Like, what do you mean? Like, who's the jersey you get?
Yeah, like it's got to be. Didn't they have the drug pitcher?
Yeah, Doc Gooden.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Do you know the story? Doc Gooden
Said he threw a no hitter on acid.
No, that was fuck. Oh shit. He was a Pirate pitcher. Now I can't remember his fucking name. But yeah, he claims to have thrown a no hitter while high on acid. But no, Doc Gooden, I mean, after his playing career was over, he was, you know, still struggled with drugs a lot. And he has a story where he goes to pick up his kids from school. He's been on a bender for like 3 days. So he picks his kid up from school, and on his way home, all of a sudden, there's like this fucking Amber Alert that's going on like all across the area, and it's a kid matching the description of his son. So he like looks in the back seat and realizes he picked up the wrong fucking kid from school. So he has like somebody else's kid in the. He's so fucked up. He picked up the wrong kid from school. Has the wrong kid in the back seat of his car. So
on drugs.
On drugs. So he had to like go back and like be like, I have the wrong child. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Imagine trying to pitch that no hitter on acid.
Yeah. No shit.
That's rough.
Well, and then the other jersey would be. I have a Darryl Strawberry jersey too. I have the Darryl Strawberry pinstripes.
That's who I'm talking about.
Well, Doc Gooden was the pitcher. Doc Gooden was an incredible pitcher, but he fucking
I think I just
problems with
fucked
drugs.
up thinking
Stottlemyre tried to teach him a changeup, and that ruined his career.
Yeah.
But Strawberry was the one where they did the all-century team for the Mets. You know, so it was like they brought everybody out. They brought him to at the time it was Shea Stadium. But, you know, Gary Carter, starting catcher, starting pitcher, Tom Seaver, they're all old guys. They're all sitting there waving. And then they go, playing outfield, Darryl Strawberry. And they cut to the Jumbotron, and Darryl Strawberry is in Prison Orange, like live from whatever prison he's in. He's like, thank you very much. It's an honor to have been appointed to the team. And that was like the low point. But I guess he's turned his whole life around now. Like he's like a man of God or whatever. He does like the podcast circuit. Let's try and get him on. Let's get him as a guest. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah. I'm rooting for you, Darryl. Anyway, yeah. That was
I
a
feel like
tangent.
that kind of like transitions into this other thing that I was thinking about of how like I was always talking about like I fucking hate golf and I don't give a fuck about Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
But you're like,
now I do.
If you could write like a Hollywood thing, but like, how can I get Ryan to think Tiger Woods is cool? Be like, did you know
Perk 30s.
he was snorting Perk 30s and like ruining his life?
Yeah.
Don't you want to root for him to get it back together? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Now I do. Now I'm like, Tiger Woods is my fucking guy. I'm about to get a red shirt for Sundays.
Hell yeah. I mean, even before the Perk 30 incident, like he was a shell of what he once was. He was never going to win another Master or another probably golf tournament for the rest of his life.
I mean, how old do you have to be to get on the senior tour?
He's probably there.
So you're going to start crushing old guys soon, dude. That'd be great.
Well, yeah, I think it's usually like early 60s. So I think he's probably like mid 50s at this point. Right? I mean, he was winning. He was like 20 something in like 96.
How much older is Tiger Woods than me?
I bet he was like 10 years older than you. Yeah, I bet he's like 50. I bet he's 53. This makes for great content.
He's 50 years old.
Damn. Well, still. God damn, really? I feel like such a more piece of shit then. Dude was winning fucking majors when I was like in 8th grade. It's like, what have I done with my life? Nothing.
I feel like our sports age guy adjacent is LeBron.
Yeah. Oh man, that is true.
I think LeBron graduated high school like 1 year after me.
Yeah.
I think it
was around there because I remember being in college.
He gets drafted as a high school player in 03, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I graduated in 02.
Yeah,
so he graduated the same year as I did. If he's getting drafted for the next season.
Yeah, I was gonna say the hockey equivalent would have been like Sidney Crosby, Ovechkin is like our era.
Yeah,
because like I remember, being drafted 3rd in that draft. No, I remember just like being that age and being like, oh, you motherfuckers.
I remember like never wanting to like Ovechkin because I was like a proud American and I was like not the Russians. Yeah. And then he had like this like ESPN interview like behind the scenes and it just shows him doing donuts in his like high-end Mercedes supercar until he breaks the rear end in the parking lot. And they're like, all right, dude, like
he crashed into the building at one point.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah.
That's the car.
Yeah.
I think. You're like, dude, you got to calm down with this. And I love that story. And then they asked him about, I think he hadn't missed any games or something like that.
Yeah.
And his response to it was just like, he just looked up to the reporter and was like, the red machine never breaks.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this fucking guy.
Badass as hell.
I fucking love him.
Yeah. He also, have you ever seen the clip of him playing golf? No. So Ovechkin, he's playing like a round of golf or whatever, and he just hits the ball. He hits a hole-in-one, and they record it like on thing, and they were like, and it's just him being like a Russian and being excited. He's like talking to like the group behind him or whatever. And he's just like, I just hit the ball and go in. I swear to God. It's just like, he's like such a cartoon character. It's like basically watching like Borat hit a hole-in-one on a golf course. He's fucking hilarious.
When he finally won too, he was like swimming in the fountain during the parade. Remember that? He's having a good time.
Yeah, those Eastern Europeans know how to like fucking cut loose when they win.
Yeah. Well, you know what I don't understand either? Like, from a global perspective, I don't understand why America and Russia aren't friends.
Well, because 1 and 2 can't be friends. That's
but it's just like, bro, if you go over to the other side of the world and you see the only other white guy that you see, aren't you going to be like, hey, man, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're the only white guys over there.
Yeah.
And we're like, we don't fucking like those guys. But any other time, you'd be like, my guy.
Yeah. We also fought on the same side in 2 world wars. So it is kind of like, what's going on here, guys? Why can't we get past this? You know?
I don't understand. Yeah. I don't know. I think
I don't know, Russia, what's the deal? Why can't we be friends?
Further.
And also, again, every time I see a clip of Russian guys doing something in like the middle of like Siberia or some shit, it's always fucking awesome and hilarious. It's dudes like, drinking a fifth of vodka and then jumping out like a window into like a fucking 22-foot big snowbank. You know, it's like, I can fuck with that. Let's do that. Like, can you imagine what Jackass in like the fucking gulag would be like?
Yeah,
like St. Petersburg fucking Jackass. It'd be fucking unbelievable.
I feel, you know what it would be? It would just be that level of Russia from Tony Hawk Underground.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guest starring Steve-O.
Yeah. Just saying.
Bro, Steve-O has so many cool stories to tell, but I just wish there was an option to like make
turn off his voice.
Yeah, just like voiced like.
Can you whisper it into this guy's ear and have him tell me?
Can you just have Pontius tell me instead? I like listening to Party Boy.
Well, I was gonna say that's like such like a juxtaposition too, because like Steve-O has the most annoying voice in the world, and Pontius sounds like he could be like the announcer for like it sounds like he should be like in a sex line or something. It's like he has like such like a silky smooth voice. And then you have Steve-O talking like this. It's like, dude, did somebody punch you in the throat? Do you need a glass of water?
You know why his voice is like that? From all the duster. He'll just be a big huffer. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That could have been you, dog.
It could have been me.
Shit.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, you've done a like duster, right? Or
Never.
Something? Never?
Never.
Wow.
I've done so many drugs, bro, and I've never huffed anything.
Yeah. You've never been desperate enough. That was definitely like that was a high school thing where like I was just, in boarding school, you just, what can the teacher say? They walk into your room, they're like, why does it smell like fucking orange Glade in here like crazy? It's like, I like the smell, But yeah, but duster in particular though, that shit used to like freeze your vocal cords. So you'd fucking huff it, and you'd just be like, and it would just be like boom, 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 and then when you would go to talk, you would just talk like this. It was like Jesus Christ. So
that's hilarious, bro. Like I remember, I had a bunch of friends that were 1 year younger than me.
Yeah.
And it's like I had already established, like I had moved out of the thing. I had like a townhouse apartment with like another guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that we all worked at Red Lobster and we became friends. And they would always come over to my house and they were like into the huffing shit. Yeah. And I would always remember looking at my guys because, we met them in Tampa.
Yeah.
Like they're not from my hometown in Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my few hometown guys that are here. I'm like, fucking guys seeing this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meantime, we're like fucking snorting Xanax bars.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
looking
what I mean?
down
and
on
we're
them.
like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah.
And they would be the same thing. Like one kid would be all fucked up and they'd be like standing around like, womp, womp, womp,
yeah,
womp,
exactly.
womp. I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sounds like you have a gong inside of your head and somebody's just going bong, bong, bong.
Yeah.
It's like fucking great. Just punching holes in your fucking brain. Yeah. I got introduced to huffing from a kid. He was like the bad kid in the neighborhood that I like just started hanging out with in 8th grade. And then like he just came to my house. He was like, went to take a shit in my bathroom. He's like, yo, you got Glade? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I was like, oh my God, does that fuck you up? He's like, yeah. Like, fuck yeah. It's like, I never even do that.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
And then he ended up, I think he's dead now, but he ended up, at one point in time, him and another one of the kids I grew up with robbed a Jersey Mike's, like a sub spot.
I think you told me about this. And they drove not very far
They
away.
didn't drive. They ran. It was the Jersey Mike's across the street from the fucking apartment that the kid lived in. So they robbed the Jersey Mike's, and like literally the Jersey Mike's employees watched the kids across the street go back into the fucking apartment house.
Oh yeah, they're like,
the cops show up. They're just like, I think they live there. Like, and they just literally like went and busted them. It's like, you fucking idiots. Yeah.
I saw a meme that was like, I'm starting to grow suspicious that Jersey Mike's Hot Honey, and Mike's Hard Lemonade are all the same Mike.
Same Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like big business is killing us all.
Yeah. I don't understand the hot honey thing. Like, there was like a period of time, maybe like a year or two ago, where all of a sudden they're just like, they tried shoving hot honey in cocktails like down our throats. Like, did you notice that?
In cocktails?
Yeah, like everywhere I went, there was like a drink on the menu that had like hot honey in it. It's like, leave me the fuck alone with this gross ass shit. Why the fuck? We don't need honey to be hot.
What am I going to say about honey in cocktails right now?
What? I don't know. What are you going to say?
Like, so I have this experience at the airport, right, where we just went through this whole retraining, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, so we got some of the drinks have honey in them.
Yeah.
And it's like, have you motherfuckers ever shaken a drink in your life?
Impossible to get it dilute.
If you introduce honey into a drink, it's just going to turn into like a fucking rock.
Yeah, it's like
at the bottom of the glass.
Ice honey.
You have to make honey syrup.
Yeah.
Like, can we get
and even
that?
then, it's still not really all that great.
Can we get that out there to like the beverage directors of the world? I mean, I'd probably rather, if I was trying to make a healthy agave margarita shit, like I'd probably rather have a honey syrup than sugar water or agave nectar from whoever the fuck you got it from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is it organic? Is it this? Is it that? Like,
yeah, but like the thing is you have to add that sugar water to the honey, otherwise, like you said, you fucking throw it in the tin with the ice and it just becomes like a curdled ball in the center of your cocktail.
Yeah, but you're not gonna you're gonna make the honey syrup before service.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still have to add the sugar water to it.
I don't put sugar. I just dilute it.
Oh,
I just put hot water in it, so make it.
Yeah, but then it's like
more viscous.
It's not as sweet.
It's sweet. I'm telling you, dude, it's sweet enough. You put sugar in it too. It's like a supercharge.
Yeah,
like your margarita's like.
Yeah,
but we got a guest here.
Yeah, is he here?
He's here.
Oh, okay.
He's not. He doesn't know his way around enough like Zachary. So
yeah,
I had to go get him.
All right.
Keep your penis away.
It's impossible.
Look at that. We got a fucking three-man crew.
Yes, sir.
Just a fucking homeless guy short of having a soup kitchen down here.
Hell yeah.
And a Prius. It's my man.
Is that a Nasty Mike reference?
Yeah. Nasty Mike. It's my guy. You missed out when we first got down here. We were listening to the song from CKY. You ever watch that when you were a kid?
He looks like he's too young.
No.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, he's way too young for that. He has no idea what CKY is.
Well, anyway, this is my man Jared. He's jumping on the pod. Thanks for joining us.
Sir, no, thank you for having me. My first ever pod, for sure.
First ever pod. It's my guy. He works with me over at one of my jobs.
Yeah. Which one?
The airport.
Oh,
if you want to put it out there, yeah, I'll let him speak for himself.
Yeah.
And he's got another job, which I'm sure could be pretty fun, quite in the corporate world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Serving work at Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
I gotta talk into the mic a little more, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. How long you been doing it?
I've been in the industry 10 years now. Started when I was 16.
Shit. Did you start like serving, or were
No,
you?
I started as a busboy.
Yeah.
Worked on Expo.
Nice.
Eventually worked in the kitchen.
What was the first job?
Became a server. Same place as I just said.
Oh, Red. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Not
Cool.
the airport, the other one.
Yeah. Gotcha. Nice.
So I know a little bit, yeah.
Do you know enough that you want to get out? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Are you making moves to do that, or are you like a career man? You think?
We'll see. I mean,
Yeah. No. So you're a career man.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll see means like in 10 more years you'll be like,
No,
shit, I got no other skills. I'm still here. You know. That's how we all get dragged
We'll
in.
see. Maybe I'll get behind the bar.
Yeah.
one day.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Bro, if my wife has her way, bro, there's gonna be vacancy in those shifts. She's gonna drag me down to North Carolina at some point, my man. So somebody's got to fill it up.
Well, you could have you have a long life of having like bar rot all over your fingers,
Right.
you know, ahead of you.
You're in the industry as well?
Yeah, I've been doing this for 24 years. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's old as shit now.
How are you? 42? Are you older than me?
I'm turning 43 this year.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm old as shit.
So yeah,
My hips hurt. My fingers are all fucked up. You know, chemicals probably leaching into my bloodstream. You know, it's good stuff. So
You're like gonna make my man never come on the pod again. He's
no,
like, I
I
changed my whole
hey,
life.
I mean,
don't
whatever,
wanna
man.
wait tables anymore.
I fucking make more money than I deserve, so it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know, fucking pays my mortgage and
Some
shit.
people don't realize that either.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah. Everyone thinks, like, you know, my wife, like, pays all my bills, and, like, her job sucks. You know? It's like, I'm the bartender. I'm making probably twice as much money as she does, you know? But it is what it is. I don't know. I feel bad for you guys, though. I don't know if it's going to be there for that much longer. They're already starting to try and whittle it away. Like, do you get, at either spot, do you get cash in hand, or is it in a check?
So at the airport, I get in hand. I mean, in the check.
In a check?
place,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's everyone's going to start doing that soon. Like, I'm one of the last vestiges, like the last places that like it's cash in hand at the end of every night. You know,
That's cool.
not saying you hide your money, you know, but if you wanted to hide your money, that's an easy way of doing it. So,
You want
Yeah,
the IRS after you.
I don't, you know,
Don't claim any tips, guys.
I mean, I didn't say that, but you know, I declare every single dollar that comes in my hands. You know, I just want to make sure I'm right with God and country.
Brennan is a firm believer in paying all of his IRS
every single dollar I ever make, government knows about it. But yeah, I don't know. So I think that's the direction that business is heading. So, and it's going to be, I don't know, the whole like shit too, where it's like the fair wage. You ever hear that shit where they're like, "Oh, they deserve a fair wage"? It's like, no, we don't. We're good. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
you know?
I think they voted in Massachusetts recently.
Yeah, I think is it a thing now? Or it got shut down, right? Yeah. Well, once Mass passes it, then Rhode Island's gonna be right behind. So like that right there is gonna be the death knell of the industry. Like we can't have oh, we'll pay you $18 an hour and no tips. Like, no thanks. Like you're a fucking Dunkin' Donuts employee, man. Yeah. Like I'm all set with that shit.
That's what the South Park owners did.
Yeah.
You know that they have like a restaurant. There's a no tipping thing. And I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to not watch South Park anymore because you guys are dumb.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is basically.
It's like you guys made the worst restaurant that I don't ever want to work at. Like, I don't think your cartoon's funny anymore.
Yeah. Fuck you. But yeah, that's where the industry's heading. I'm just trying to hold on for like another 10, 15 years. But I have a feeling that your generation is going to be tougher. I think you're going to see like the flip,
Sure.
So plan ahead.
What is the
Learn
flip?
a trade. Actually, you're still young, dude. Go to a fucking trade school. That's what I should have done when I was 26. Be a fucking electrician, dude. You make your own hours. You do whatever the fuck you want. You own a boat. Like,
I mean, eventually everything's going to be AI and
yeah,
whatnot.
that's true. Actually, we're going down that one.
I don't know, dude. My parents like pushed me to go to college, and I
we
was
all got pushed to go to college.
Totally in line to just be a tradesman. You know what I mean? Like my stepdad was a carpenter, my uncle was a mason. Like there's no way that I wasn't gonna do. I was into cars. You know what I mean? They're like, no, you got to go and fucking do books, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and I just think every time I see somebody who's written a beautiful poem on the wall in the airport with a Sharpie marker.
Yeah.
I just think about all the funny stuff that I've seen drawn on the insides of outhouses.
Yeah.
In my child, well, not outhouses, like porta potties.
It's because what are you, a fucking goddamn
my
gold
childhood,
miner?
I would have to be like the laborer on the job site.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, go pick up all the scraps and shit, and you got to go take a shit in the porta potty, and then you learn
a big dick on the wall.
Yeah, you learn like some new poems. You know this man that people draw. He has like a big nose.
Kilroy.
Is that his name?
The guy who's like looking over a fence?
Yeah, do you flip him over and it's a dick?
No, that's like it's an old World War II thing.
I think you flip him over and it's a dick, dude. Like, think about that big nose hanging over and his little hand sitting there.
I think if you look hard enough at anything, it's a dick, but it is. Yeah. It's a World War II thing. Kilroy was like, that was like them killing the Nazis kind of shit.
Roy was the Nazi?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was Kilroy. Yeah. So Kilroy. It's I only know this because my grandfather was a master electrician.
Yeah.
And an escaped Nazi. And, he had a helmet that had that like drawing on it, like of the guy over the fence.
That's curious.
Yeah, it's an old World War II thing.
There's like a Jordan character, Kilroy, that goes back to the lineage. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a few like Jordan shoes, the Kilroy model.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a connection. Maybe it's Illuminati shit. You know?
They are like red, black, and silver. I feel like that's the Illuminati colors.
You going down that path today or what?
Hell yeah!
I mean, Illuminati.
What you got?
Jews. What do we got?
I showed him the list. What's the banger on there? What you picked the rabbit hole?
Oh, one that the parking. The guy that was driving on the ramp. I seen that.
Oh, he's fucking talking about.
That's not politics, but
who cares?
That was hilarious.
We already touched on that, but
what the part? What
they fucking do? They fucking escorted the wheelchair scooter man.
Oh yeah, the scooter guy.
Atwell's. Yeah. I don't even think it was a scooter. It was like a fucking man in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
Oh, so it was like what the fuck are they call those? Rascals or whatever? Yeah. That's crazy. I had a buddy used to. I mean, granted, we live not in Providence. We live in like some rural ass town in Connecticut, but. He lost his license, so he used to just drive around in a fucking ride-on lawnmower with no blade, like just you see him puttering around town. It's like, is that even legal? How could you get around like that,
dude? I've seen people in the hood driving like juiced up like Power Wheels like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But they have like different motors in them. You know, it's like he literally have DUIs and they're just driving to the liquor store. Yeah. That's wild.
Yep.
Like you just made it like all that matters in your life is that six pack. It doesn't matter if you're driving a toy car.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how many people throw shit at you on the side of the road. Yeah.
Like it looks like you put a quarter in a machine and you fucking jump that thing off the fucking merry-go-round.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What AI though. You ever think AI is coming for like our jobs though? I feel like we're the last ones to go.
for AI. But
Yeah. Well, I just think people will lose their jobs and stop going out to eat
I think that
before
there'll be
AI
more-
actually becomes like an
I think
AI
there'll be
bartender.
more self-service.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Even then, though, like
type of thing. I mean, you're gonna need a kitchen worker, but
well, that's just it. At this point in time, I guess it would go hand in hand with the increase in wages, because owners then would be like, well, if I'm paying a bartender $28 an hour, is it cheaper to get a fucking machine that does that?
I think eventually.
But as of now, if we're getting paid $3, whatever the fuck it is, what is minimum wage now with is it 3 something, 3.69?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't even look at my fucking paycheck.
right.
But whatever it is,
I
like
make
the bottom line is
$5.
it's always going to be cheaper to be like, here's $3.69 an hour rather than buying this like $10,000 fucking machine that fucking makes drinks for you.
Yeah, and you got to think that machine's going to break.
Yeah.
There's going to be a new, more efficient machine that comes out.
Right.
You know, like, are you ever
Yeah.
going to catch?
I think we're like 40.
startup
I think we're
cost
30 or
of-
40 years away from
Yeah.
that. You know,
I agree.
but
I think that there's like a part to this industry though that go. It's like to what a machine can't do. Like it's like you're providing like human contact.
Yeah.
Interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I mean? Like
can't-
until the blow up dolls get like real savvy, you know,
Yeah.
like they're gonna have to be real. I mean, I don't know, like how most 50-year-old men probably get tricked by AI at this point.
oh yeah, for sure. Like
So,
in
like,
like
if you
just
gave 'em,
random
like, a-
interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you gave him like a Boston Dynamics fucking robot dog dressed in a blow up doll.
Yeah. But again, that comes down to cost. You know.
Yeah.
And also, does she have working holes? You know, like what are you talking
Yeah, that's
about
true
here?
too. I
You know?
mean, no, because you can't. That's the thing. Like you have to. Like the girl bartender is like wrapping you around there. They're like tricking you into like wishing that you could be the stepdad.
yeah. All right.
You know,
Yeah.
like until a robot
deep.
can
Can do that.
master that dynamic, then
Yeah.
you know.
That's true.
One
I
day.
mean, what's up?
I said one day, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can all hope, I guess. Yeah, I mean, more people come out to the bar to talk to me than I feel like come to have a drink or come to eat food. It's like, you
Dude,
know,
isn't that like the
which is sad because I'm not even that cool. So,
yeah, that's like the worst when people like want to talk to me, and I'm like, that's not my function here. Like
Yeah.
my function is to like do things quickly, and you're
Yeah.
ruining it. Like
no, I mean, I think
I'll talk to you from afar, but like if you think I'm gonna put my elbows down and fucking
and just gab. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
like-
not that.
Yeah, no,
type
he's not that guy at all.
Oh my.
I've-
God.
I don't know. I've gotten good at doing both though. Like to me, that's
Yeah.
a bartender's. If I'm talking to you while I'm doing other shit, and if I have to do other shit, then I stop talking to you. But like that still to me is like that is what people come back for.
But
I'd rather have a bartender that's personable and doesn't know fucking anything than a person that knows everything and you can't talk to without them drooling on themselves. You know,
yeah.
like that. That to me is way more preferable. I could forgive somebody who's cool for fucking my drink up, but I can't forgive somebody who's a dickhead for just being an aloof dickhead. You know. Like I'll
I
never
feel
go
like-
back to that restaurant if you're just an asshole or you just
Yeah.
ignore me, you know. So
Yeah, you like leave there, be like that guy was great.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. I guess that's an OG thing too. Is like you're coming up now in an era where like you started in the business. Everyone had a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like when I started bartending, I'm going to date myself here, but first of all, you could smoke inside. My first bartending job, I literally would have an ashtray on the corner of the bar, and I'd be ripping butts. I'd leave it, go make drinks, come back, you know? So, like, but my first bartending job, nobody had a fucking phone. So when a dude sat at your bar, they sat there, had a drink, and then looked up at the TV like, what can you talk to me about, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you didn't like sports, you had to learn something about them just to pass
Keep
the
a
time. Yeah.
conversation, right.
Otherwise, it's just you and a fucking weird old guy just like in awkward long stretches of silence.
Talking
you
about
know?
the weather.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, nowadays people come in, and if you don't want to talk to anyone, you don't have to because they just sit there and they're on their phone. And if you're a shitty bartender, then you're just back there on your phone. And
That's like
everyone's
my
just
favorite when they take their phone out, and I'm like, oh, me too.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
I can't.
Hell
I can't
yeah.
bring myself to do that.
That's what you wanted to do too. All right.
No,
Even though I'm 26, I feel like there's a big difference in my generation.
Oh,
and
for
the
sure.
16-year-olds that are coming up now and working.
Yeah.
As well, because at one of my jobs, there's a lot of young people that work there.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it's definitely different.
So what? Tell me about that.
Yeah,
Tell
what's
me
the new
trying to
crop?
motivate a 16.
Are the new crop getting even worse?
Exactly. It's just you're not motivating a 16-year-old busboy.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, that's just
host.
being a 16-year-old busboy. That was the same even
No,
when we
that's
were
not
kids
true.
or when we were like that age. Yeah.
But I felt like busboys then were like older too. Now
Well,
they're strictly 16.
I was gonna say you used to be able to get like a 32-year-old Mexican guy every now and again, and and fucking Manny was always the guy who did everything. You know,
That's wild, dude. That was my guy.
Was he? Yeah, that was my guy at Joe's American.
Bro, this is one of my biggest regrets in the industry, right? I fucking go into one of my old jobs that I had recently quit, annihilated, right? And I'm fucking pissing in what I think is a urinal. It's not the urinal. It is the fucking cabinet that they keep like the toilet paper and stuff to restock in.
What?
I'm black out. You know what I mean? Like I pee on things when I'm fucking black out. This is me being a menace back in the day. I'm like 23 years old.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I'm fucking. I go and sit back down at the bar like there's no problem. My roommate is the bartender, and at the time he's like, Ryan, you gotta go. Dude.
Yeah.
Like you're kicked out of here. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm the king of this place. You know what I mean? And I just didn't understand what the problem was. You know what I mean? And obviously gets home later that night. He goes, bro, you fucking pissed in the fucking in the thing. Like a guest saw you do it and told on you. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, that guy at the bar being chums with the bartender. He's the one that peed in the paper restock thing. Yeah. And like I think about it, it's like, bro, Manny's definitely the one that had to clean that shit up. And that was my guy.
Yeah. Well, you did him wrong.
Yeah, I never went back to that place again after that. I fucking had a bad.
You know what? Honestly, though, good for you for never going back to that place again. Do you know how many times somebody does something fucking awfully embarrassing and then I have to see that person again? It's like, dude, what are you thinking? Why would you ever fucking cut off? Why would you ever come back to this place after what you've done to us?
Yeah,
you know?
I think that's even worse.
Yeah.
It's definitely worse.
There was a dude who literally pissed himself standing up behind the bar, like, but not behind the bar, but like at the bar. He literally stood there, pissed his pants, and then like walked to the bathroom and everyone was like, I think that dude just pissed his pants. There's piss all over the floor. And then like I still see him come in to this day where it's like, dude, he's like, can I have another drink? It's like, you're 2 drinks. That's it. That's all for you. That's all you get here. You know?
Calm down, Ric Flair.
Exactly. It's like, dude,
rip his shirt
you
off.
piss your pants. Like it's over at that point. Go somewhere else. You can never, I would never go back to a place that I pissed my pants in. Ever. Like ever. You know? The idea that it's just okay for this person is just like, it's wild to me.
Dude, I missed out on a great riff like choosing Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That his name is clearly Miles Davis.
Who? Ric Flair?
No, the guy who's peeing.
Yeah. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. You have no idea what that's from either.
Nope.
Yeah.
What's the funniest Adam Sandler movie that you've ever seen?
Ooh, I don't know. I like them all, honestly.
Nice. I told you this is my guy.
I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned that he's like connected to the whole Epstein files with him talking about cheese pizza as much with Jennifer Aniston, who's another
cheese. What?
I love her too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But they talk about cheese pizza all the time together. It's like, what?
When do they talk about cheese pizza?
It's like you got to watch the clips on YouTube, bro. You got to go down the rabbit hole.
They're
like on Ellen, and they talk about having pizza parties and shit, and that's like the whole.
I think they're just probably talking about pizza.
No, they're not, dude. It's like a fucking.
It's a code.
It's like the fucking.
They're hiding in plain sight.
The satanic.
They decided to go on Ellen DeGeneres' show to talk about
Ellen
fucking cheese pizza.
DeGeneres' show is fucking modeled after Epstein Island.
What are you talking about? What?
The whole optics of Ellen DeGeneres' set is Epstein Island.
I mean, it's probably just a tropical setting.
Brendan doesn't want to accept any of it. Like he's brainwashed by cable TV.
I just don't. Why? Just give me the why, and then I'll go along with it. Why did they do that? Why did they model it exactly after Epstein?
Because the satanic pedophiles that run the elite circle behind our backs
love teasing us.
They have to do this thing where it's like you have to show it to the people, and if they're too stupid to call you on it, then they fucking get what they get. And it's like a ritual. It's like an embarrassment ritual for you to climb.
Okay.
The layers of the Freemasonry.
So they decided to do it on Ellen DeGeneres' daytime television show. They didn't decide to do it.
They got told they're going to go on Ellen and talk about.
I'm just saying the powers that be of the satanic cult,
pedophiles,
they decided. You know what's the best place to do this is on Ellen DeGeneres' show from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what they decided.
Oh, I'll look up the dates.
Why didn't they do it? Why didn't they do it for the Super Bowl? Why is it like that's millions of more viewership?
They had Justin Timberlake show Janet Jackson's titty on the Super Bowl.
Is that satanic and pedophilia?
I don't know.
If seeing Janet Jackson's boob is satanic, then call me Satan.
She had like a giant nipple.
Yeah, it was like a pasty kind of thing.
No, it was like it was like a fucking bar that went through her nipple and then another thing that like connected to the bar.
Yeah,
like that's a lot of titty stuff. It's a lot of car keys smell.
Well,
she's associated with sucking on her titty.
I mean, whatever. She was still fucking hot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen this meme, but it's like pierced titties taste like car keys.
I've only fucked with one girl with pierced titties. Yeah.
I mean, from having like pierced ears and shit like that, it's like there's definitely some fucking goo associated with that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to suck on these titties, bro. I don't want to get that fucking.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't suck on her titty because I was like, I got sensitive teeth. I don't want that shit like rattling around. Yeah, it's like, just saying.
Not to sound gay, but there could be a dick in between a titty, and I'm still like, I'll put it in my mouth. Maybe we found the point of where I'll cross.
Yeah.
Like, nah, dude, there was a live titty.
There was a titty there too.
I was like, yeah, I had to put my mouth on it.
Yeah. I feel like that you should clip that right there.
Wow.
I'm gonna cut it up so that way it sounds like you just said that you wanted to put your mouth on a dick.
Yeah, I bet you could.
Yeah. Oh, I could easily. Yeah.
Well, and cue it up with your brother's fucking
pissing?
hibachi scene.
Yeah. My brother went to a hibachi restaurant or whatever, and there's just a picture of this like stream of liquid entering his mouth, and I'm just going like, it's like I gotta fucking hit that up so hard.
You have to have like everybody has to send a picture
like
of
a
their dog
Lexington
peeing
Steel,
to
just
us.
a big black dick pissing in his mouth.
Bro, that's so funny that you brought that up because that's kind of like an old name.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, he's a '90s porn star.
These
Late
dudes
90s?
at the bar the other day brought up John Holmes.
Oh, that's like '70s.
And
but...
so fuck, I can't think of the other guy's name, bro. But
Peter North.
No, that's newer. I remember.
No, Peter North's old. He's like 80s, 90s.
Bro, Peter North was fucking drowning people. Like, I don't know what the fuck kind of pineapples that motherfucker was eating, bro, but holy shit. It's got to be closer to the bottom on this list. I don't mean for there to be all of this dead air.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, dude, now that I scroll down to Ron Jeremy and John Holmes.
Yeah.
And
Both like 70s.
They said it, and I like stopped in my tracks, and I looked up at him, and I
yeah. I mean, that's before my time, even.
You know the thing with the dude in the woods, and he's like,
yeah. Oh
like,
yeah, that's Robert Redford.
And I was like, and then I thought before I walked away, I was like, a connoisseur.
Yeah. I don't know.
That is Robert Redford.
That is Robert Redford.
Ryan, you told me to remind you to tell me about something on the pod.
Damn, I don't know, man.
You remember? It was this morning.
I feel like I probably told you to remind me to show you the funniest joke that we ever had to cut out of the pod. So no, we're not going to talk about that right now.
Bring it up.
Nah. We're gonna talk about how fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger's bastard child won the fucking INBA title.
Yeah, because he's a fucking monster. This kid's huge.
It's the kid that he had with like the maid.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like anybody who looked at that kid like as Arnold's maid and was like, well, that's not Arnold's son. It's like, that's obviously Arnold's son. Like the fact that this kid made it to like 14 years old before anyone called it out. It's like, dude, you see the size of that kid's fucking head? Of course it's Arnold's son.
They said the bastard
he's
child.
Enormous.
The bastard child being the chosen one. He's the Jon Snow of the Arnold clan.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking huge.
I don't know why that's funny, but I knew you would know.
Yeah,
who's Jon Snow?
Game of Thrones. He's the bastard. The bastard son. Game of Thrones.
All I know about Game of Thrones is South Park made fun of it, saying there are wieners everywhere.
Yeah, there are wieners everywhere.
Why?
I don't know, because it's just wieners. You know?
Fuck the satanic pedophile elites made
just
you
wagging their
that.
wieners in your face.
I saw this other guy. I don't know who he is. He's like a fucking possible Indian or Pakistani man that does like hospitality content.
Yeah, does he like shred chicken with his toenail?
he makes drinks, bro.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's not making a mess.
Yeah. Have you seen those?
Stand.
Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, they just make. Yeah, they're like, how would you like to get foodborne illness in every piece of this?
It's like how are we gonna get this 1 billion population down to like 300,000?
But hey, I hate to support this man because anytime I see a bartender wearing an apron, I'm like, I fucking hate this
red
guy.
Flag.
Like,
Indian guy with the glasses, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Like I'm like, I hope they made you wear this apron and you didn't bring your own in.
Nah, he's like he's like one of those content makers though. Like he's an apron guy, but he's not like an apron guy. You know, like he's all right.
Yeah.
But
he did one where he says taking 20 minutes to smell every deli container to make sure my old fashioned syrup doesn't smell like onions.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I gotta fuck with him in his apron because that's a quality riff. About the industry right there.
For sure. Yeah, picking up something that had like cardamom syrup in it or something, and then you go to put like fucking orange juice in it, and you're like, fuck, this is gonna be terrible. You know? Yeah. I do that shit all the time. Somebody's like, this tastes funny, and then I smell it, and I'm like, hot and dirty. That's what that tastes like. So, oops.
Hot and dirty.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I know you didn't want olive brine inside of your
orange juice
fucking
tastes
mojito.
like pickles.
Oops.
That's hilarious.
Yep. My bad.
Do you get the thing? This is also on the thing that I just saw on the list too. It's like somebody. Obviously, I'll put it up because I'm such a great editor now, but it's like
you are coming into your own.
It's like somebody making like a little thing about like the back of the house, like being mad about all of the tickets coming in at once.
Yeah,
and you're like, well, I'm going to send them all out at once, and they're going to be mad because they're not going to know what to do with it. It's like we're going to fucking food run to the table, and we're going to make more money because, like, can you just work that fast all the fucking time?
Yeah,
like fire fucking everything. Quit fucking bitching about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you want me to do with like you want me to write it down in my book? And then
save it for later?
Decide when it's good to ring it in for you?
Yeah. That's not how it works.
And then you get mad at me. Shout out to my boy, fucking Ill Skill, Sushi Will, however you want to know him.
Yeah.
You remember Sushi Will? He told me to talk about that, about how front of the house gets paid more than back of the house. And I feel like he's on the train of like back of the house busts their ass and front of the house gets money they don't deserve. I feel like sometimes that's true. Big titty broads at golf courses. But for the most, it's like, dude, you don't have to deal with any people.
Yeah,
we have to deal.
I
don't
coming from
hear
somebody
like,
on the front of the house, there are so many people that I work with that do not deserve any of the fucking money that they make.
But it's the same thing back there, though, too.
Have you worked back a house?
I've never worked back in the house, and anytime I see I go back there on a Saturday night, I'm like, it looks like I don't want to be back here at all.
Thank
so
God, right?
I have a long history with the back of the house.
Yeah.
The back of the house is a good fucking time. I feel like if you don't know about the front of the house and you're just vibing back there with the music on and shit.
Yeah.
Like my Red Lobster in Tampa, they had the fucking big screen with the football on and shit. Watching college ball, watching fucking regular ball if you were unfortunate enough to work on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was a fucking good time. You know what I mean? You go, and plus you still have access to all the fucking broads.
Yeah.
That are like the hot waitresses and shit.
I mean,
they're still like making moves like in good times in the restaurant anyway. Like
the line cook with a mild drug problem was like first in line for every new hostess. That was like the thing.
You're like,
it's like, how the fuck am I going to compete with this guy?
You're like sitting there as the new bar back, and you're like, fuck, that line cook's here. He's gonna get all the bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
crazy how it works. Huh?
Yeah. Fucking but I agree with him. Back of the house is underpaid. Front of the house is overpaid.
I'm not saying, but them sitting there and bitching about the fact that they're getting underpaid. It's like you're unable to look in the mirror and say you're missing the key element that you're hating on what this guy has that you don't.
Yeah,
it's like, well, fucking change your life and go get uncomfortable and go do that instead. Like you're hating on him for going and doing it when you could go do it too.
Yeah,
like there's a shit bomb server whose job you could go take right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
But take your ass up to that fucking table and go talk to him and see if you don't start appreciating being.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if both jobs are equal paid, like I'd rather be back at the house. I'll learn how to make a fucking stir fry. I don't give a fuck. But like, I think back of the house is underpaid and front of the house is overpaid. I'm not saying you need to take away from the front of the house to give to the back of the house, but I'm just saying, like, they are for the most part underpaid and underappreciated. And I also think that it's one of those things where there are a lot of servers and bartenders who like are really not good at their job and just skate by on the fact that somebody's got to do it.
But that's owner and management's fault, not
Yeah, no. So back of the house being mad at front of the house, I disagree with.
So, it's like
fucking back of the house having a gripe with how much they get paid. I agree with.
It's almost like the restaurant is like the U.S. It's like nah, man, put a little divide between them and let them fight against each other. Like get them being mad at each other about it.
Dude,
instead of, like overthrowing the monarch.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get mad at the guy who has fucking 3 nickels. It's like, well, I still only have 3 motherfucking nickels.
It's like this guy has a pool and a guest house.
Yeah.
We need more money per hour. You know what I mean? Like, let's yell at this guy.
Yeah.
But instead you're like mad at the bartender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I totally get it. I mean, I will say too though, it is one of those, it's so funny how this industry is filled with like people that have supposed like very liberal leanings. Like a lot of the bartenders and servers in especially our area are all very much like, we beating the drum for every fucking cause that comes around the block. But in their own restaurant, they can't see the inequality of like, well, these people are barely hanging on to life while you like, blow $300 every other day at the fucking bar. Like, like where's the disconnect here, If you're so fucking liberal leaning, why don't you save one of your fucking coworkers from drowning, So
Yeah.
that's kind of that's where I'm at with it too, where it's just like
Where's
they have
the
every
march
right to
for me?
Yeah, they have every right to be pissed off in front of the house because they see those motherfuckers counting that cash at the end of the night and they're like, I don't make that in a fucking week, So
I don't count. I feel like that's another thing you can take home with you from watching this episode. I don't count my money in front of the back of the house.
Yeah, well,
I don't talk about my money at all.
That's
in front of the back
why,
of the
though,
house.
because that's just it. Like,
Barely
because
with the
you're
front house.
ashamed to know how much you make compared to how much they make. Like,
No, I'm not.
You're
ashamed.
hiding it
I
from
just
them.
feel like it's. If you want to look at it like that, I just feel like it's like it's just disrespectful.
It's disrespectful because they make a lot less than that. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't want them to know how much money
you gotta
you're
put
making.
They
Yeah,
chose.
you know?
At the same time, you're choosing to do that. Like I had to choose to
Yeah.
get my feet wet in this industry
Well,
and
yes
suck
and-
for a while.
Yes and no, they
Until-
choose. Some of them are like barely speak English. Some dudes are just like coming here trying to grind it out.
I don't think those are the dudes that are hating, bro.
I agree.
It's not.
No,
It is
it's
the
the white kid J-Woo kids.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying though, like some of those guys don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You're not going to hire Edgar who speaks like who
That
makes.
would be my dream.
Well, I'm just saying.
Train all of my back of the house guys that I ever knew up and be like, you're the bartenders now. You
I
make
mean,
all the
honestly,
money. I bet you that'd be the cleanest bar you ever fucking went to.
I was going to say, I
And-
bet you if ownership was cool with it, you would probably have the best running bar in Providence if
Yeah.
you did that.
Yeah.
You might have a little bit of a language barrier, maybe a lot of shit where you're pointing to things on the menu, not a lot of things being done
No,
like.
because you just
off-
have the one guy.
Well, I'm just saying, not a lot of things to be like, the guy isn't going to be able to understand you if you want like an extra, any kind of modification. But if you want to point to something, motherfucker's going to do it quickly, efficiently. Everything's going to be clean. Everything's going to be good. But
Nah, bro, they would learn.
yeah,
There's
eventually.
only like 3 or 4 guys that I'm hiring in this hypothetical restaurant. Like my guy from the Village Tavern.
Yeah.
He fucking he's been in America so long that he laughs at jokes. Like I'll say something that I think is like pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
To my white guys in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's fucking laughing before they get it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you get jokes, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you're not scraping by on the language barrier by then. Like, if you put my guy Leo,
He's probably just
behind the
laughing
bar,
at your. He's probably just laughing at your accent.
This one guy I work
Yeah.
with. This one guy I work with. He acts like he doesn't speak English. He'll
Yeah.
understand it at least.
When it's like convenient for him.
yeah.
Good for
It's
him. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you speak English.
I know you can fucking understand me.
Understand me, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Shaq interview about Yao?
I think I have. But
Yeah.
What are you getting? What are you driving
So
at?
Yao, like Shaq never talked shit to Yao. So he was just like, it was one of those things where he was like, well, I mean, he didn't fucking understand English. He never spoke English, whatever. So Shaq would talk shit to everyone, obviously, and then just wouldn't talk shit to Yao. And then one time Yao did, nice move in the post, gave him a little little sugar, fucking threw up like a little hook, and Shaq was just like, nice shot. He was like, thanks, Shaq. He was like, wait a minute, you speak fucking English? It's just funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And so then
And Yao never said anything because Yao was like, well, he talks shit to everyone else, and as long as I didn't talk to him, he never said anything to me.
I didn't want to
So,
get into it.
Yeah,
with him.
exactly. So, yeah.
I always used to think about this children's book that's probably wicked racist that they probably wouldn't let me read, but it's about
Nice.
these Chinaman brothers that they try to drown. They just have long legs.
Yeah,
You know where I'm getting at?
yeah, I think I remember that one. The story of the guy, or actually, no, I'm thinking of a different one.
Well, I don't know what the fuck it's called. that's the information that I got for you. And every time I see Yao Ming, I would just think of that fucking
That
story.
cartoon. Yeah.
And I would be like, why were they showing me these things?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's our deep hatred for Chinamen.
Right after
you
the
know?
balloon.
Yeah, there you go. These are all things he's never going to get.
Nobody knows
Yeah.
about the balloon.
I know about the balloon.
Yeah, but that's why we're buds.
Yeah. So anyway,
I had this. Have you ever seen the movie Swordfish?
he definitely hasn't seen that.
Damn.
That's a pretty obscure movie.
Well, it's got. I saw it on the pad. I had seen
It was famous. The only reason it was famous was because you saw Halle Berry's tits in it.
Yeah.
It's it. And other than that, it was like a shitty 90s action
And,
thriller.
do you remember how they initiate pre-Wolverine into the gang?
Yeah, well,
They blow him at a table while they're
Yeah,
crack
while
this
he's,
code where this
hacking.
girl
Yeah.
makes you come.
yeah, that was another thing. It was that movie about hacking where it was not pre-internet, but the early stages of the internet where nobody really knew what the fuck hacking was. So it was just a dude hammering a keyboard,
Yeah.
whoa, it's
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think that's how it works at all.
I think they just fucking do one. They write a program
Yeah.
and they just hit send.
And John Travolta had a
Most
soul
likely.
patch. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was an ugly look for him.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, we already started talking about it though.
Yeah.
The meme that I saw, or whatever you want to call it, was making you choose between Selma Hayek in Dusk Till Dawn.
Selma Hayek. I don't even need to know number 2.
Or Holly Berry in Swordfish.
Not even close.
Not even close. You're putting that foot in your
Selma
mouth.
Hayek is like Selma Hayek. Dusk Till Dawn is like maybe number 1 all time. Yeah, like that's just the most beautiful woman ever. Period. Yeah, in my opinion.
You know who's like smiling hearing you say this right now? Is
What?
Armando.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I raised that boy right.
Yeah. My Mexican stepfather. I'm an honorary hombre.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
speak it?
No. I speak so embarrassingly little Spanish. I've like lived with my Mexican stepfather since I was 3. I have an Aunt Doris and an Uncle Pepe, neither of which speak English. I had a cousin Javier. Like, I'm literally like, I should be able to speak this shit. I took 4 years of Spanish. I cannot say a fucking thing in Spanish. And I
I'm
also
the same
work in the
way.
fucking restaurant
I'm the
business.
same way.
Like, it would behoove me
music.
so much to learn Spanish, and I just am incapable. And I've tried. I really have, like, a number of times. I can't figure it out.
There's been so many times doing this podcast where I've learned stuff about Brennan that I'm like, what? And like I was just waiting for the day where like you have that like proper like
Yeah.
It's like
all of a sudden I just bust out
like the
fluent
voice
Spanish.
from the subway that's like I can't speak any Spanish.
I just
so-
porque
Yes, yeah.
despiadados. Yeah.
That'd be so funny
Yeah.
if you just went in the back of the house one day and you were
So all
like
of a sudden,
mad
yeah.
frustrated and you were like,
Ay, Dios mío!
everybody's like,
Holy shit. I'm fucking Ricardo Montalban all of a sudden. No, I can't speak a fucking word of Spanish. It's embarrassing. It's like it's borderline. I'm a fucking idiot. Like I've been given every opportunity to speak Spanish, and I just can't do it. So I don't understand why. I had a buddy who, when high school or whatever, he was my roommate, who actually was maybe it was the grandson of the dude who started Bacardi. I went to high school with like a bunch of rich people. I'm not rich, but I went to high school with a bunch of rich people. He was the grandson of the guy who wrote Bacardi or made Bacardi. And he would talk about, because he was like half Cuban, half American or whatever, so he spoke English, spoke Spanish. And he would like wake up sometimes in the middle of the night speaking Spanish, and it would freak me out. And I would just be like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, oh, I had a dream in Spanish. It's like, that's fucking wild. That you would just be able to like have a dream in another language.
Yeah,
you know?
that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where we got on that, but that to me is just wild. Yeah, so just imagine like being asleep in your room. He had like weird sleeping habits in general, and all of a sudden somebody like starts busting out like loud ass Spanish in the middle of the night.
like-
You're like, what the fuck is happening? You know?
how do you not? Can you speak another language?
No.
No,
No.
I feel like how do you not like have a split personality at that point where like the Spanish part is like not like thinking about like this fucking idiot fucking gringo over here having these thoughts.
I mean, if you think
'Cause
about it,
I feel like I have a split personality sometimes. I have like a fucking wicked sarcastic
yeah.
like overview of myself. Like, look at this fucking idiot. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, who is that?
Well, I think it's what like I think that's kind of like code switching. Like like how you hire a black kid or whatever who like is front of the house person. He like puts on a whole different like persona. It's like funny to watch because he's like a whole different person at the table.
That's my man Griff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And then in the back he's like his real self. It's probably that same shit. Like there's just like a flip. Switch you flip where it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, this is now Mexican me, and this is
Yeah, it's like a fucking railroad
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
It's like we're on
Yeah.
this fucking train now.
yeah. So yeah,
That's wild.
that is.
I wish I had. I just feel like if I learned another language, it would just be another cruel self-examiner of myself.
What
Yeah.
language would you want to learn?
Russian or Polish.
I mean, Chinese probably would be the most beneficial.
I guess.
I'm just saying, like, at least, like, if you learn, well, actually, never mind. I was going to say, if you learn
Spanish.
Chinese, yeah,
feel
like Spanish probably actually would be the most beneficial
Yeah.
for us. Chinese, though, if you want to, like, become, like, an international spy or something. If you want
I
to
don't
play,
want to do
play
that,
both
dude. I just want
sides.
to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to work for Mao?
No.
Who even is the leader of China right now?
I don't know, bro. I know last time I referenced China, I made up some name, and then I did the research to put the little pop-up video. I was like, not even close, Ryan. Not even fucking close.
Yeah.
I don't know what's China. I know China has a lot of like hidden pyramids and stuff that they're not letting anybody look at.
I mean, that's impossible
You guys
because you
see
can't
China
build
had
those.
the robots that were like fighting people. They fight each other.
Really? Like robots fighting each other or robots fighting people?
No, each other.
Oh, shit.
they're definitely betting on that shit.
Oh, I would
And
be.
they're saying that they could send them into like war eventually.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Trained to like shoot guns and.
but even then, though, once again, what kind of war is that? It's like robots shooting other robots. It's just a war of resources at that point. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we even doing here?
It's
You
like
know?
vegan war.
Yeah. Back in my
No
day.
real carnage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're just sitting here with like Bender from Futurama telling war stories.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
I was stripped down to my mainframes.
Yeah.
This isn't even my first robot body.
I don't know. They instituted I think they made it I don't know. I saw some fucking stupid article about the draft or whatever in the United States. They're making it like a requirement again to like register for it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think, well, we're out of it. It's like
40
40
well, I
years
have
old.
kids though. Actually, I don't think you technically are. Right? I think it used to go to 26.
I think it was to 25.
25? All right, so you're right under the wire for
I think I'm
World War
good,
III.
yeah.
You're good. Yeah, I don't know. If my kids get drafted, I come from a long line of draft dodgers, so I have no problem moving. We'll get the fuck out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
Canada. Yeah.
That's gay.
It is gay, but whatever. They'll take us.
Why would you not go to Mexico, bro, and like embrace?
I don't want to do that because then I have to learn to
You
speak
already,
Spanish.
you already have the soccer jerseys, bro.
I love Mexico, but I'm just saying, at that point in time, then I have to learn how to speak Spanish.
Dude,
then at that point, I'm like, my back's against the wall.
I don't know if you know this about Canada, but you better keep Armando a secret if you move up there, dog.
Why?
Because they're fucking. Just because they're not in America, bro, don't mean that they ain't some racist ass white people, dog.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't want to go to like Quebec. You want to go to like Ontario if you're going to Canada.
I think I'd rather go to Quebec.
Quebec's
That's
filled
where
with a bunch of
my
fucking
people are
people who are like, are you French Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Well,
they
it's filled with
fucking
a bunch
don't
of
like
people
you
who
if you
like
don't speak English.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you?
I mean, I'm a mutt at this
Yeah, me
point. I'm
too.
like German, Irish. The fuck else am I? Like Hungarian, Flemish, which is like Belgium. It's like all that like Middle
Isn't that
European
weird?
shit. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't that what Gold Member says? He's from Belgium, and he's like, "Isn't that weird?"
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you, dog? Are you like Cape Verdean and some shit? You got a bunch of shit going on?
Yeah, I got a bunch of shit. Italian, Portuguese, Cape Verdean, a little bit of
How are you
Irish.
Cape Verdean? Like what? Give me a percentage on that.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
All right, so
I
Well,
hear
yeah.
all that to
if
say.
you told me you were half Cape Verdean, I would have been like, "What the
I'm
fuck?"
probably like 25%.
I mean, that's still a good portion. Yeah.
for sure.
Do you like?
with everything that he said,
Yeah.
Touch and Tips welcomes our third black guy.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
true.
black.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, you're a percentage.
I'm a
Our second,
percentage
our
black.
second and 1/4, 2 and
if
1
someone
quarter.
sees me and says, "Oh, Jared, like
You know, the black
you're
guy.
black, I'm white."
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so funny if you like if you had a fucking dude that was like mixed race that you work with,
yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, is my server around?" And you're like, "Is it the fucking black guy?"
Yeah.
But he's not. But he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yes. Definitely do that. And then you come out. Yeah. That's great.
They'd be like, "What the fuck?" Be like,
Yeah. I had one of my good friends growing up was a kid Jose, and you hear the name Jose and you have an idea of what a Jose should look like.
"Yeah,
But he's like Spanish Jose, not like, Mexican Jose. So it's like if his name was just Jose and you're just like you're just a white guy named Jose. It's
Yeah.
like, that's weird.
I knew a guy named that, and he had everybody call him Willie instead." I was like, "Yo, what, bro?"
Yeah, that's not even close to a
Willie.
nickname for that. Yeah.
And it's not the Willie that we used to work with either.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
He has one of the best things when he's telling a story. He says, "So I tell him, I said, you shut the fuck up out of here." And I'm like,
We're
"That's
talking to the Asian kid, right?
no."
Oh, okay.
Willie used to work. He used to be like the man at our old spot.
Oh, yeah?
way before you worked there.
Okay, yeah. All right.
But he still would show up at like fucking Congress and shit.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of showing up, I've been seeing your boy Tevin. I've been seeing your boy MS coming in
Oh,
all the time. Yeah.
so glad.
Yeah, I know. You love him.
Tevin's my guy. Tevin
Yeah,
knows.
Tevin's a good
Tevin
kid.
knows Kristen that we work with.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You go, "Oh boy."
Oh, boy. I could tell that's not a good thing.
You guys know Warak?
Yeah.
I work with his sister.
Really?
I
Yeah.
bought a spot,
Let me
yeah.
ask you a question. Like, did they start off like really doing it, and they leaned into it being a joke?
You know, I don't think anybody's ever gonna get the.
I think they did. I think they started it
There's
off as
no
like, I'm
way,
going to
dude.
be a rap group named Warak.
I really.
and
thought
then
they had
because
true
everyone laughed at it,
intentions,
and
but they
because
went
everyone
with
laughed,
it.
yeah.
They,
What's up?
They rolled with it because everybody.
Nah.
was
Yeah,
rapping.
exactly. That's what I think
No,
happened.
I really
They-
think they wanted to be
it's-
rappers.
it's-
I'm telling you.
They are rappers, bro.
They are not rappers.
They
They're not
are,
rappers.
dog. They're rapping, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You
it's the
can't-
same thing how Eminem is funny.
Yeah.
Like Eminem is doing funny stuff in
Yeah,
his
but Eminem
videos,
can
in his bars. Who cares? Like they're
Yeah.
still Like innocent. You know who? You're not gonna know this reference. Maybe you know who Froggy Fresh or Krispy Kreme is.
Yeah.
Like the first video that comes out, like the kid is rapping, like they got guns and shit, but he's got a booger in his nose.
Yeah.
It's like you can't tell me to put the booger in his nose.
Well, yeah, he was making fun of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying Warak is like kind of doing the same thing. It's like they're funny.
They are
and
doing
they're
the
fucking,
same thing. But I'm saying, like, I think that started as we're going to be a rap group from Rhode Island. And then because everyone laughed at them, they were like, well,
They seen they got
this is a bit of like a success and failure. We're going to lean into what was good,
I'll
you
have
know?
to get back to you on that one.
That was my theory, you know? Which, God bless them. Like, happy
doing
accidents.
stuff.
Dude, I just think they're funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if they came in and sat down, you'd be like, yo, I fuck with Warak,
Yeah,
bro.
maybe.
Like, they're
I'm not
funny
saying
guys.
it
Like,
happened. Maybe
I
can
have
put it
no...
together.
Yeah.
bro.
Maybe I could be the person.
Yeah.
If you're the conduit to getting Warak in my basement, bro, we're going to have to get some homeless guys in a Prius.
Yeah.
It's going to have to happen. Money Mike.
Yeah.
Who knows? They're big now. They might want some money though.
They definitely
Well,
will.
we're not paying anybody to come on our 70 subscriber podcast.
Yeah. I don't need to meet Warak that much. But
Yeah, they do. I saw them. They went to, I think they went to Jade Bun. And they did like a crossover, like social media post with them. It's like homeboys like jumping off the stool in Jade Bun, like
They jump
Warak.
off everything.
Yeah,
Every video.
I used to like when the guy would always be hidden.
Yeah, the one
And he
that
would,
like
like,
just
pop
pop
out the
out.
shit.
Yeah.
from underneath the porch and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like he's just there all the time. And then Hammer was like missing for a while. I feel like he got into some legal trouble where he couldn't associate with Warak for a while, but he's back in the mix now.
Had to go fucking underground.
No,
Yeah.
like they make you, if you get in trouble like for wanting to be a rapper, the part of like your plea arrangement is that you won't hang out with these people anymore.
Really?
Yeah, like you can't, like 'cause my boy was
Yeah, that
actually
happens.
like in cahoots with a semi-successful local rapper.
Yeah.
And he got in trouble for like guns and weed and all this shit. And they're like, "Oh, you can't be in the studio, you can't release any music with this type of content." Like, so he just had to lay low for a
shit.
while until the terms of like the plea wrote out, and then he was like,
How
"Yo,
the
I'm
fuck does
back."
like the Wu-Tang Clan get away with it then?
Because they're not
That
in
was
trouble.
them.
They don't got any like active court cases going on or
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, there's like fucking 17 members. You'd think that like at some point in time somebody would have been fucking around.
Yeah, but it's different nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is like a new development.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
social media and shit like that.
That's
Yeah.
true, actually.
Like
yeah.
straight up.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. I guess.
So they see
And-
somebody else with a gun in a social media post, and you can't affiliate with them. This,
Yeah.
that.
People be getting killed on social media, bro.
Crazy.
yeah, it is fucking wild what they put
Shooting
on.
Like that dude
House
Pop
up.
Smoke, like they fuck up and like they put stuff up where they Google image the shit,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yo, that's fucking a piece of art that's on display here," and then they get on Google Earth and like, "Yo, he was here. Let's go get him,"
Yeah.
and they rob
Some
him.
young kids too. Like
Yeah,
they were like 15, 16.
Oh,
I
so you're
think.
saying like people are like fucking using social media to be like, oh, we can fucking clap that guy here? And, like
Exactly.
kind of
yeah,
Like-
yeah.
That instance, Pop Smoke's friend posted an Instagram picture, and they found the house, and that's how they got him.
Fuck.
Like they found the house on like an Airbnb, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Yo,
Yep.
we know he's here," and it was just like gang, but it was like young kids that went and did it too. So,
I mean, that's what gangs are. They're fucking the young kids.
Yeah,
those,
that's
they're the
true.
fucking wild boys.
but and
you know?
and plus those kids are probably going to be like, I don't know if they got tried as adults or not, but it's like they're going to be out living life again.
They are.
yeah.
Before,
They are.
yeah. Somebody should like
I mean, one of their brothers got killed. I saw. but,
Yeah?
Yeah.
whoever's still alive. They should make them a rapper. Like the rapper that killed Pop Smoke, he would blow up. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That'd be
this
a
is
hell
like
of a
the-
story.
this is like a last man standing kind of scenario?
It's what the satanic pedophiles want us
Yeah.
to. They want us.
They
to
want us to
glorify.
turn the rap game into like Thunderdome.
No, they want. They want
Like
us
10
to,
rappers enter, one rapper leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thunderdome.
I would watch that.
Thunderdome cross with 8 Mile.
Yeah. I would watch that.
That just made me think of this other.
Have you ever
thing.
seen Thunderdome?
Yes.
Okay.
Like this, I've recently been made aware of this by my recent visits to the barber shop, and this just made me think of it because the guy has dreads in 8 Mile.
Yep.
Like almost all black dudes that have dreads, those are like fucking. That's like a girl having hair extensions.
That's a lot of weight, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of weight. What are you saying? Are you saying like dudes with dreads are just not?
They're like, like you know what a girl with hair extensions is? It's like you have like a fucking wig like
Yeah, it's a
sewn
weave.
into
Yeah.
your hair.
Yeah.
Like that's not like I see like a dude on the football field and it's like, bro, you have hair extensions sewn into your shit. Like that's kind of
Well, no, the dreads are their hair.
Yeah, I think it's
not
real,
all the time. Like
oh,
I
I'm
mean,
tell-
well, that's
and
that's
so I
suspect.
had that suspicion. So
Yeah.
I go Jerry Bimmer.
Yeah.
That's my barber's cool name.
Yeah.
I go, how many of these? He goes, bro, like all of it.
Really?
It's all.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Like anytime that you see dreadlocks with all like uniformity and shit like that,
Yeah.
those are fucking like machine woven AI dreadlocks, dude.
No.
Like
really?
real
I just
dreadlocks
thought
are
these guys
fucking
were
like
rich.
Yeah.
Like these
nah, dog.
athletes,
I'm
NFL
telling you,
players
bro.
and
They're
shit.
all they're having like wigs sewn into their shit,
Shit.
which I think is silly.
Yeah.
They'll probably still beat my ass with the wig sewn into their shit, but it's silly. I'll tell you, it's silly.
Yeah. You'll say it's silly while you're getting the beat down. Like, you guys are silly.
I would. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
I would be like a serial killer's worst nightmare. I'd be like, nah, I'm not done talking. I don't know what you're gonna do to me next, but I'm gonna keep yapping.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like I would hold out hope until he cut my dick off, and then I'd be like, all right, it's over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at
Now
that point,
there is nothing left to live for. I would still hold out hope that I would get laid again, I think.
yeah, I don't know. My dick has done nothing good for me ever.
Bro,
so.
that's a good transition. Like, I was thinking, like, serial killer, like, cutting all of my limbs off. Do you know about the quadruple amputee cornhole
Yeah.
medalist that killed somebody while driving?
Yeah.
I did see that.
There was a lot
There's
to
another clip I saw too, and he was like upside down,
He, like, snorts something,
and he snorts something,
and then he
he's
shoots
out
a gun out the window.
Yeah, it was
with no limbs.
with no limbs.
He
You know
doesn't
what?
have...
God bless that dude.
He has no arms and
He
no
just killed
legs, but he
someone.
can shoot a gun and beat us all in cornhole.
Yeah. I mean,
And drive. And shoot a
Apparently.
gun while driving.
I mean, we wanted
he
to-
killed a man
Yeah.
while there were people in the back of his truck,
Allegedly.
and then they were like, he was like, help me dump this body, and they were like, let us out of the truck.
yeah.
And he just left him on the side of the road. I like how he hit it with the allegedly.
Yeah. We want like, remember how we used to like absolutely glorify Jim Abbott for being able to pitch in Major League Baseball with one hand? It's like, this motherfucker is doing everything with no limbs at all.
Yeah,
And we
that's
want to put this man in
impressive.
jail? Like,
Yeah, like,
No.
fucking
no. Free that man.
cue up the Def Leopard and let me see what he's got, bro.
You know, shit. Put him behind the stacks.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
I just wrote my note on this was like, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. No, that was my note.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, that's a lot to unpack. So, like, the headline was like, the guy writing the headline must have been like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, man.
Like, that's the greatest sentence that dude ever wrote.
I just want to say, shout out. I know you're running out of time, but
Yeah.
I just got to shout out my other guy at the tavern, fucking Oscar, because I was eating a banana the other day, and I thought to myself, the amount of bananas that I eat at this place, and nobody ever says anything. And then I went in the back eating my banana, and he looks at me and goes, Poppy, you like my banana? I said, fuck yeah, bro. Give me a high five about
Yeah.
that shit.
I seen you eat a banana today.
Yeah. But you didn't say
I
nothing.
don't say shit.
No. You got to make fun of him. You got to call him gay.
I love
Yeah,
it.
well.
Yeah, that's how you fucking get to my heart.
Yeah.
And I saw this other thing. I'll shut up and give the floor to Brennan after this. But another day working at the Angostura Bitters bottling plant. No fucking way will I trim the labels the right size to fit the bottles, man. You'll have to come down here and fight me, asshole.
You know how that started, right?
Because it was like newspaper.
No, it started off because they started the company, or they were doing the whole bottling thing, and they sent them the wrong size label. So they were just like, well, fuck it. Like, we don't have
That's our
enough.
thing now.
Yeah, like, we don't have enough money we'll just throw it on there. And that just became like their thing. They just have no oversized label on it. Because the first time that they went to go put labels on it, they sent them the wrong size labels. That's it. It's kind of funny, you know.
That's like very similar to like how you fell in love with Barry Sanders. It was like the first running back to give you a dopamine drop in the
Yeah.
third grade. You're like, these are my guys for the rest of my life.
Actually, I think it was a Patriots game too, because I think they were playing the Patriots, and he spun around the secondary like 3 times, and then like scored like a 40-yard touchdown. I was like, dude, this guy's fucking awesome.
This is my guy.
Yeah.
You
Well,
into
that was it.
sports or
Oh yeah. I mean, where I was, and now
You
I'm
would?
old and
Oh.
I don't give a shit about anything.
like Ryan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still watch sports.
Dude, I still if I let myself watch sports, I'll be an animal.
yeah.
I'm going to the Celtics game after this.
Nice. Basketball, I literally have fallen out of love with, though, because it's a whole different sport.
Yeah, it is. It is. for sure.
Like the people who like always want to argue like Bron against Michael. It's to me, it's not even an argument worth having, just because it's like it is. It's like saying like who's the better fucking, you know, I don't know. It's just they're 2 entirely different sports at this point. Like it's unrecognizable, the game. It's all 3-point shooting. It's all perimeter. It's all athleticism. There isn't as much focus on, you know, dribbling or travels or anything like that. It's back in the day, it was a more physical game. It was played
Definitely
under the
much
hoop.
different,
It's not the same. So
It comes
and
out
you
in
can
the
like
playoffs.
that. You can like that because that's
No,
what you
for
grew up
sure.
with. I totally get it. I'm not trying to
I
hate
grew
on
up,
anyone.
Like, prime early Kobe days too, so it was a bit different.
Yeah, so
Early
that was like the bridge
2000s.
though. Like, so I loved watching AI. Like that was that era.
All right,
like
yeah, after that it was a little
because
different,
AI,
too.
I think if you put him in today's NBA, would be the greatest basketball player to ever live. But because he still played in that era where you could beat guys up.
Yeah.
If you tried to drive the lane, you got fucking clotheslined. Like he got beat up physically. Whereas now I think he would fucking eat. Like he would just be. I think he would be Steph Curry and Shai, and like he would just be like an unstoppable force. He would score 40 a game, like if he wanted to. But he couldn't back then. I mean, that's just it. But I liked that brand of basketball. I liked the Rasheed Wallaces. I liked fucking Ron Artest. I liked the dickheads, and they don't exist anymore in the sport. It's like they got rid of the thugs, and which fine. Like it's makes people get hurt less. But I want to see people get hurt. Like that's I don't know.
You're raising the next. You're raising the one that's going to bring it back.
But so that's another thing too. Is now that I have kids, like I don't give a fuck about professional sports because like I want to watch my own son play basketball and play baseball and shit. So I don't fucking care. The Mets have never sent me a check, so I don't. No, I don't get anything when they win or lose.
They're like, "What's your favorite team?" You're like the name
Yeah.
on my son's jersey.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Although we were just at the orthopedic today, he busted up his ankle, so that's kind of sucks. That's about it, though.
What does that mean? He's on the shelf for a little bit.
It's a sprain. He's hopefully comes back soon, but we'll see. But yeah,
you gotta get him on. Gotta get him on the YouTube.
I gotta get him on the juice, man. Gotta get steroids pumping through his body. Gotta get him cycling.
Bro, I saw a comedian making the greatest riff. That's like, if you can allow your kids to do the hormone switching between guys and girls, you should be able to give them steroids.
Oh, for sure.
He's like, if I want to let him be good at, my kid just identifies as a running back.
Yeah, my kid identifies as hitting 30 home runs a year. Like that's what he identifies as. I agree. I think if you, I don't get me wrong. I think both of them are very irresponsible behaviors for parents to be doing. But yeah, if you want to turn your kid from a boy into a girl, I think you should be turn him from a boy into a man. Like
what are they doing in the movie The Little Giants? There's like that kid that's the menace, and like the dad's like pumping something into his shins at night.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought of that.
You don't remember what it is?
No, I don't remember what it is. But that's true. There were like a bunch of things like in kids' movies of the 90s. We were just like, well, that's questionable behavior. Like,
I love that movie.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a good pull.
Like put Alka-Seltzer in your mouth and scare him.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to work against the shin monster kid.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go.
Brendan's got to go.
Yeah.
Give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe.
You can stick
Guys,
around.
thanks for having.
If you guys want to talk more, I don't give a fuck.
I actually have to get going too. I'm gonna head to
He's
Boston.
fucking-
Jared's a busy man.
He's going to
Jared's a
Beantown.
busy man.
Yeah.
He gets
Get
high
some
and he just drives around town.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wait until you see what he drove here.
Would you drive it?
A slingshot.
What? Really? I've never actually seen anyone drive one of those.
I'm surprised you even know what that is.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming that's like the trike, right? Three-wheeled bike
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah. With like the two
I've
in the
been
front.
dying to drive it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's fucking beautiful outside.
So nice.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
like perfect time of year because it's like right when your seasonal depression like goes away and you like allow yourself to believe that you don't have regular depression, and then it gets like really nice, and then you're like, why do I still feel like shit? And it's like, oh, because I am depressed. Never mind.
And I have allergies now, too.
Exactly. And there's fucking pollen in the air. This
Yeah.
sucks. No, but yeah.
All right, that's it.
All right.
64 in the books.
Guys, thanks for having
Much
me.
love.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thanks. Later, guys. That was fun. All right. I gotta go set up the bar. Toasty!